I just wanted to share with some photographers about some V-flats that I made recently and how you can make your own. It's really hard to get your hands on some V-flats. I live in Gainesville, Florida, and there's nowhere to buy them around here. And if you want to buy them online, they're quite expensive. The shipping is quite expensive. So I just wanted to share a couple that I've made recently and share some portable ones that I made as well. So this is one of my biggest V-flats right here. I use this as a reflector. It can also be used as a background. It is 8 feet tall and each panel is 4 foot. So that's 4 foot and that is 4 foot. And I bought this at Blick Art Supply in Tampa. Wasn't exactly cheap. These sheets may have been $35 or so a piece, but it's still cheaper than buying a V-flat. And look around the back here. I just used some gaff tape to tape the back of it, and so it stands on its own when you open it up. And then I also have a black one. Ooh, that's very dark, but you can see that also a black one there that I made. I got those 2 sheets from Blick as well. You can see a bit of a seam here. You can tape that up if you want, or that's a quick Photoshop fix. But probably not going to be able to see it in the back, but I just used black gaff tape for that one. So there's my white one and there's my black one. Now yesterday, I've had some requests to do some on-site group headshots. And I really did not want to carry my giant V-flats. It wasn't fun bringing them from Tampa. They barely fit in my van. I had to take off the headrest. Probably wasn't the safest thing. And not something I really want to be toting around. They're not that portable. So yesterday, I bought these at Hobby Lobby. These panels are about 2 foot by 3 foot, somewhere around there. I can't remember the exact dimensions, maybe 34 inches by 40 inches, something like that. They were $6 a piece, and they're actually on sale 40% off. And then I also bought some black sheets as well. They were $8.99 a piece, but also 40% off. So these pretty cheap. They won't be quite as big as my 4 by 8 panels, but they'll be functional. And I just Velcroed the pieces here together to hold it together while I'm traveling. And this one didn't quite turn out as well as I want for folding purposes, but it stands up on its own really well when I unfold it and set it up. I just open these up. I bought 4 panels each. And it's just opened up. Stands real easily on its own. I have seen some others made where people taped this side and left these 2 panels not taped together, and they used some Velcro strips on the back to hold them, to tape them together and Velcro it together to hold it up once it's open, but it didn't seem quite as stable to me. So you have options. So anyways, I bought 4 panels, and so it's going to make it pretty nice. One other option that was pretty cheap as well was at Lowe's and Home Depot. You can find these 2-inch wide foam insulation. And so I bought 2 pieces, and I taped them together. And so one side I left white. Now they do come with like a clear coating that I peel off, because if you try to paint it, it's kind of yucky. The paint doesn't stick well, and it's not the soft reflection that you want as well. So you need to peel the clear coating off of each side. So that was a bit of a chore. But anyhow, I left this side white, and then I painted this side black with some black chalkboard paint.
And so I can open it this way and use it as a white background or use it as a reflector. Or I can flip it around the other way and I have the black background or some negative fill. And again, those are pretty tall. They're 4x8 panels at Lowe's, 2 inches wide. They're pretty cheap. They're like less than 20 bucks each. However, it's a bit of a trick taping them because you have to, you can see the black tape there. You have to put the pieces together and tape them side by side, and then you have to flip it around the other way and tape the inside, the panel side by side. And so it was a bit of a trick doing that so that the V-flat will open up either way, but then, you know, fold back flat so I can store it up against the wall and out of the way. In retrospect, I probably would not have put that gaff tape all around the edges, but it does keep the little pieces of styrofoam from going all over the place. Mine's gotten nicked up a little bit, but I just need to repaint it, or you know, it's a quick Photoshop thing. And there are skinnier pieces that they have at Lowe's and Home Depot, but they're very flimsy. They will stand up on their own as V-flats once they're taped together, but and actually, let's see, I have one that I made, a small portable one. You can see these are a lot thinner. So this is my V-flat, and I painted it sort of an olive color on one side, and then it's a gray color on the other side. And they're just more bendy. They don't stand nice and straight, so I can't have my clients lean on them like a wall, like I do with these thick ones. So yeah, but it is definitely a cheap alternative for either a background or a reflector or a negative fill. Okay, so here is the black portable V-flat that I made. It's in front of my larger V-flat in the back. So this isn't perfect, and I may cut it apart and redo it in the future, but I'm kind of being lazy right now, and this is very functional. So the only recommendation I would make is to any seams you're going to tape together, the pieces, is to fold them flat together first, the way they're going to be collapsed, and then tape them. So like if I folded it in half, then I would tape the seam here. And then for the next fold, folding it over like this, then I would put those two together flat, how they're going to be folded, and then tape this seam on this side. I made that mistake. It didn't quite turn out foldable enough as I'd like it, so I'll probably cut it apart and redo it. But just an FYI. But it's very functional and definitely will fit in my vehicle a lot easier than this beast and that beast. So I hope that was helpful and you learned from my mistakes. I'm here against my big V-flat right now, and this is actually natural light in my living room. This is coming from the window here with some sheer curtains. I usually have chiffon over this. I don't use these curtains as a diffuser. But hopefully that was really helpful. These V-flats are great for negative fill. They're great for backgrounds. They're great as reflectors with both natural light and strobe or even flash. So it's a cheap alternative. I have a really expensive reflector that I bought when I began, and it's not near as big as these, and it was about $100. And honestly, these white poly boards reflect a much softer and nicer light than the reflectors that you buy. So this is a really great alternative, and I hope some of you can benefit from this. And let me know if you have any questions. Put it in the comments. Please like my page and subscribe to my YouTube channel.
And let me know if you have any other questions. I'll make some more videos.